Alrighty guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for 7 Deadly Sins, Revival of the Commandments, episode 21. So last episode was, I believe it was titled Have Hope, surprisingly, if that is the right title, I remember it. It has been a bit since I have watched this. I was recorded ahead a bit and then I took a little bit of time off, but I am, I could have taken more time off, but I've been missing doing reactions, so I'm jumping right back into it to do more. So yeah, last sorry. First of all, make sure you guys go vote in the poll to replace ReZero as a show in my live airing slot. So we'll be replacing it with something for the fall anime season. So there's a poll right now. I'll put the link in the description, or you can search through my videos, and it should be within the last week or two that you'll see the poll video. You can check that out where I talk about the poll and all the different shows on it. So please go vote for that, so that way we can have a good number of votes in, and you guys can pick what you want to see on my channel that replaces ReZero. So with that out of the way, last episode we had Meliodas. I don't think Meliodas was in it at all, or he was killed at the beginning of it and then wasn't in for the rest. But we have Meliodas, who is dead. We don't know if they're going to find a way to bring him back. Last episode was called Have Hope. It was all of our other characters kind of coming together to deal with the demon threat that's going on in the world. And I'm really looking forward to seeing... I said it in my last discussions and stuff. I feel like they have to bring Meliodas back, just from like a meta story perspective, because he's such a big integral character in the show that I feel like it'd be weird if he was just suddenly gone forever. So, I imagine he's going to be coming back. I just have no idea how. I had my theories that maybe when he dies, since he's like a demon, he goes to the demon realm, and maybe we'll follow his adventure there, and he'll find a way to bring himself back, But that's just a theory. Other than that, maybe Elizabeth is just going to do something, I don't know. But without further ado, guys, let's jump into this episode, shall we? Alrighty, so we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yes. Meliodas has died! And then we had... Yep. Going after some of our characters from Season 1. The Invis guy be saved by Hog's Mom, or whatever its name is. Yep. I remember. Apple-ish pie. Oh no. It's nice to be a pretty girl. Just have all those guys just be like, it's fine, you can fuck up all you want. They've been awakened. I also have a little coffee you'll see me sipping on. Not sponsored by Dunkin's, by the way, but it is Dunkin's. Woo, Dunkin's. I also got a haircut, but I'm sure you guys noticed. Wait, what? Wait. Hooray! Wait. Whoa. Yo, they changed the opening in the last 4 episodes? What? Whoa, that was cool. It's like, Meliodas falling into darkness and then standing next to Elizabeth and just fading out. Oh. Whoa, this is giving me chills. Seeing them all, like, shadowed off like that. Interesting that Galland is still running around in this opening since they changed it and he's a stone. Does that mean they're capable of freeing him from the stone that he's in? I don't want to get too meta about it. This opening, some of this opening is still the same though, but they decided to take Meliodas out of some of it. Oh, that's maybe slightly spoilerish. They have his body. That's fine though. It's just a zoom in shot of her butt. Okay, what a way to end it. Certain warmth. Interesting. And the talking pig! Oh no! He thinks that Meliodas is there. Stay and eat some food. Ooh. Soup. What kind of soup? Natural liquor could give really bad taste. Well, she and Meliodas has something in common. I was gonna ask if her food was better now that Meliodas is gone. Is the what is it called? The boar hat or something? Is it better now? But I guess it wasn't. Nah. To be fair, he's still a holy knight that works for the king, and the seven deadly sins aren't an enemy anymore, right? So technically they're not. Would've. Is he gonna catch that? Oh. So, she has a different outfit for working as a maid, or is that just her normal clothes? Or not a maid, but sorry, wrong word. A servant. Might just be her normal outfit. She seems to be doing the cooking and bringing the food out now. Looks like something was glowing on his armor, but I think it was just the light reflecting off it. Oh. Okay. So they're about to show us Meliodas laying in the bed, like from the opening, right? Elizabeth is talking to him. Oh. Yeah. It's interesting that his wounds seem to be closed, but maybe that's just an animation choice because they don't just want to show, like, open wounds. But if he's dead, they shouldn't be healing, right? But they almost look like they're scars at this point, but very well could just be an animation choice, rather than showing gory holes punctured in Meliodas. Oh well. Yeah, this is like the first episode, right? When Elizabeth showed up in her rusty armor, but it's not. The Ghost Knight. Who? I feel like I recognize the voice. Oh. Huh? Wait, what? Yeah. What? That guy should be dead. Right? Yeah. What? So he got poisoned and then impaled? Wait, what? This guy's quirky. Okay, it is him. It did quickly run through my head that is it some kind of person that can transform or something? So this guy's hella strong, and he's still alive somehow. So was it some kind of illusion to see him stabbed? Oh, he's been resurrected. Okay, never mind. Hmm. Okay. So does that mean that chick is not dead? Even after all that? Or do they just not go away when she dies? Oh, jeez. Hmm. Interesting. That's right. This is Gilthunder's father. Aww. Hmm. Is she gonna show him? Yeah. Okay, she healed him. Okay. Interesting. So she was able to heal the wounds, but not make his heart start again. Will he have some ancient wisdom? Whoa. Some kind of like talk to the spirit? Hmm. Interesting. Alright, let's talk to. Hmm. Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh, cool. So is Meliodas stuck living in a memory then? Oh. Whoa, Meliodas saved Elizabeth? Wow. Damn. I remember we saw some kind of, like, flash a long time ago, I don't remember when, of, like, Elizabeth Young being near Meliodas, I think. Maybe I'm making that up. I can't remember where it was. Hmm. What? Hmm. Would. What? Elizabeth is adopted? And he said, my woman. Hmm. Aw. I think this might have been one of like the quick flashes we saw a while ago. Oh. Whoa. So he saw all that. Merlin? Yep. Whoa, so it was like prophesized that the seven deadly sins would come to be. Whoa. What? First drink. Curse. So is there a curse keeping Meliodas alive then? Is that what the curse is? Or keeping him from aging, I suppose, is better. Wow. Whoa. So does that mean he's just gonna somehow come back, even though he's dead right now? Whoa. He's seeing through her, right? Yeah. Damn. Ellie. So they didn't really get to talk to him, but just learn more about him, I suppose. And he's gonna come back, right? Because we know about the curse now. Alright. Damn. Oh! Piety and benevolence. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Whoa. My son. Interesting. Huh. Oh. Shit. That's not good. These guys. Oh, this guy. Or wait. Was that the shadowy face guy, or was that one of the white demons? Huh. Whoa. Benevolence. Wow. So that's his commandment. Oh. That armor is so badass. Maybe he doesn't bear hatred. Yes, Esconer. Oh, no, don't end! No! Ah, Esconer is so badass in his pride form. or daylight form, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure. It doesn't really have a name, I don't think. Just... One hell of an episode! Like, there was so much in this one. So Meliodas is cursed to live forever, essentially. Now... I'm trying to think about whether he lives forever, or does he live until a certain prophecy is fulfilled? That's what I'm wondering. I guess it could be either one. Oh, man. But there is, like, a... There is what the king foresaw, that 7 sinners would be the ones to save Leones, so... And it's, like, very specific ones, so it wasn't just, like, a coincidence that the 7 deadly sins came together. It was because of this prophecy. Alrighty, guys, so that's the end of episode 21. Man! Oh, that's so interesting. So to continue what I was talking about, the king predicted that 7 sinners would save Leones, and it was... Somehow, it seemed like either Meliodas knew or the king told Meliodas who it was supposed to be, you know? But somehow they knew exactly who they had to gather, because that's what Merlin said, like, gathering those specific people wasn't easy, you know? Oh, that's so interesting. Like, I've always been a big fan of, like, prophecy stuff. I think that's what made Naruto a little bit more interesting, is just like that prophecy, you know, and like even when it's vague like that, like you don't know like who it might be talking about. And in this case, we know who it's talking about. It's just we learned it at this point in the show, not like way early on, you know. It would have been a lot different if we learned it way early on, then we would have known. But if it was more vague when we learned it early on, I think that could have been good too. But yeah, that's really interesting. So they formed this group of 7 deadly sins that were meant to take out the commandments. Apparently, you need to take out all the commandments in order for the curse on Meliodas to be lifted, so Meliodas can actually die. And until the commandments die off, they get passed down from person to person, right? I think. So you have to kill like all the current ones, I think, before they can, like, regroup. Because they mentioned that Meliodas killed 2 of them, and then they were replaced, I think, with the Fairy King and Droll, the Giant King. So, it can be transferred, but my guess is that's a process of finding someone and making them become the commandments. So basically you need to wipe out all of them without leaving, you know, even one remaining, or else that one will just find more people and rebuild, potentially. Maybe I missed a line that explained that more wholly in this episode, but that's how I interpreted it anyway, so... Interesting. And I guess, from what it sounds like, Meliodas has been living for 3,000 years. As we know, Zargarus, or whatever, sorry, I'm probably saying his name wrong, he was saying that none of the races are able to live that long. So it's not just the fact that demons can live that long. Meliodas is special, which I guess I think I just assumed earlier on that demons just live that long, you know. That was just part of their race, but no, it's a curse that was placed on Meliodas, and he, you know, obviously the idea of immortality is rough, because if you know, have compassion and feelings and all that stuff, you live a long period of time. You start to fall in love with people, and then they outlive you, or I mean, you outlive them and stuff like that. So, like he said, he tried to kill himself several times, you know, and it never worked. But from what it sounds like is Meliodas dies, he goes into that area where I assume that's supposed to be the Demon King. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe it's some other entity trying to gain power, and it's not the Demon King. I don't think they ever said, like, Demon King, you know? He did say son. I don't know if that literally means son or not, but, like, if that is Meliodas' father, or if it's just, like, an adoption or a turn of phrase, because I know sometimes, like, characters will say, like, son if it's someone that raised you, even if it's not your actual father, you know? I don't know how reproduction works in the demon world, so I don't know if, you know, Meliodas even has a parent in the traditional sense, but I'm probably just gonna assume that that's the Demon King for now. But it seems like somehow the Demon King lost a lot of his power and is trying to recover it, because he talked about feeding on Meliodas' emotions and memories, I think he said memories, in order to regain his lost power. So that's interesting. Now, my assumption is what happens is Meliodas goes through these heartbreaks, like what happened with Liz and stuff. He kills himself, he comes into this purgatory world, and this entity, the what I'm calling the Demon King, might not be it, but anyway, it seems like he's feeding on his emotions, like he said, but I'm wondering if that's like an actual feeding. Like, is he eating the memories and emotions away from Meliodas, so that way Meliodas is able to return to being alive without having those feelings of, you know, maybe wrath, you know? Like, missing his loved ones and stuff. He kind of kills himself, comes back anew, and is able to live with himself because he doesn't remember those that he lost anymore, until he builds up new people that he loves, then they die, then he kills himself again, repeat the process. It is possible that he just feeds on them and doesn't actually take them away, and he still keeps his memories. Now, I guess that makes it so that he never killed himself after Liz died, because he still had those memories, if that was the case, you know? But there was a point where Meliodas said he had memory issues, wasn't there? I believe it was shortly after that Grandmaster was impaled. He we had a scene with him in the first season that he said he couldn't remember much from before that point. So could that be tied to this? Is that going to come back in now, you know? Is Meliodas going to be revealed that maybe he fought back then and died, but then came back again, but lost his memories? But that wouldn't make sense, because by the time he was a Holy Knight, at that point where that Grandmaster died, that would have been after the whole Liz thing, right? So that wouldn't make sense if he lost all of his memories there. And then he still remembered Liz up to this point, you know? So it might not tie in. It might have been either something that was answered that I forgot about, or something that we're just not supposed to look back on. Or third option, I suppose, is maybe the entity that Meliodas was fighting here in Purgatory didn't consume the memories of Liz and just consumed other memories. Maybe Meliodas is able to escape this place, because it seems like Meliodas resisted, right? He didn't want to lose his memories here. He wasn't like, yeah, take my memories, I don't want to remember all this, like, terrible crap. He was like, you know, as if I'll let you do that, and fought back. So maybe Meliodas fights back and doesn't lose all his memories, but loses some. Maybe. I don't know, that's a possibility, but man, super interesting stuff. But yeah, so Meliodas is coming back on his own. That answers that question. I was, you know, somewhat right about us following Meliodas in some demon afterlife thing that he goes to. I just thought it was going to be something that happens to maybe all the demons. And then something special happens with Meliodas that he's able to make it back, but usually people don't, you know? But it seems like it's more because of this curse, rather than something of that like everybody can do. But yeah, I mean, in the entity was also saying something along the lines of Meliodas growing stronger as these lives, like he says like I'll consume your emotions while you like grow more powerful. So I wonder if like the idea of him dying makes him come back stronger, or is it just the fact that the longer he lives, like the stronger he gets, the more techniques he wraps up, maybe his like magic power continues to grow as he gets older, you know? Or as time passes, because he doesn't get older. That's not what I meant. I meant just like as time passes, his power grows, or does he have to die to grow his power? You know, I'm not sure, but man, that's interesting. I'm sure we're gonna learn more about all of this as the time goes. But theoretically, if these seven sins were brought together to save Leonis, that to me means that they're going to somehow play a bigger role than they have been, because they haven't stood a chance against these commandments yet, really. Like Bond did good in that last bit where he maybe killed, oh shoot. I can't remember her name. I'm pretty sure it starts with like an M. But maybe killed the girl that brings people back to life, but people are still around that have been brought back to life. So does that mean that she's still alive, or does that just mean her power persists through death? I'm not sure. But Bond did pretty decent there. Pride might stand a chance as well, but I feel like the way they've been going is none of the sins really stand that much of a chance, except for Meliodas and maybe Pride, with, like, a possibility of Bon, as long as that soul-sucking girl isn't around, because he can just, like, throw his body at things, you know, and not die. But I feel like there might be some kind of awakening for all the sins, maybe, that's gonna come, or maybe they're just gonna, like, continue to train. We saw Bon here again unable to move because of Benevolence's ability, or his commandment, I should say. So I don't know. I'm just wondering if they're gonna, like, while Meliodas makes his return, if they're gonna be growing stronger, or, you know, I wonder how they're gonna contribute to be these, like, great seven sins that save the nation from the commandments. So that'll be interesting to see however it goes about. Even, I mean, it might not even be about getting stronger. Maybe they find, like, a way to work well together and pick them off one by one or something, you know? But, yeah. It's interesting that Gother was one of the seven sins who also is supposedly a previous commandment, but doesn't remember things, yet was handpicked to be one of the sins, you know? That's something that kind of, like, needs to go more in depth into as well, but wow. There's just so much. And then Benevolence's ability is interesting. Just, if you have hatred for him, you're unable to approach him, hold your weapons, or even clench your fist, which is crazy. And it's so hard. Like, I feel like in a way you kind of need hatred towards someone in order to kill them, you know? Or, I guess I shouldn't say need. Obviously, Pride doesn't, because it's Pride, you know? He's a special case. But I feel like in most circumstances, people are gonna, you know, have this hatred that they hold for the person that they're killing. It's hard not to, you know? But so that's a very strong commandment, I feel like. But yeah, I think that's it for what I gotta say about this episode. It's crazy that that Grandmaster is back, though, too. I mean, it makes sense that he was brought back from the dead, too, with the regrets, you know. I thought there was gonna be some shenanigans of, like, oh, I've actually been alive this whole time. You know, I'm stronger than those puny blades that skewered me. I thought that was gonna be how it was, but nope. Okay, they gave us a lot better reason than just, like, I'm that strong, you know? So that's good. But yeah, I loved this episode a lot. I am really excited for what's coming next. Like last episode was good. It was interesting to see, like, majority of an episode without Meliodas and stuff, but this episode was just phenomenal, you know? I'm super excited, but yeah, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to vote in that poll. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you check out my Patreon if you want access to the next episode. Right now, you can see that on there by supporting me. I very much appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.